Point of no return, point of no return. Welcome back, man. We know too much. We done seen too much. We've been through too much. We are experiencing way too much. God that revealed himself to us over and over again. For us to go back to the way we used to be, the way we used to think, react, and respond to life, man. This your Holy Ghost homeboy Slim. SLIMM, simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone, tomorrow's never promised. All you have is right now, this moment, and I hope you're fully living in yours because I'm fully living in mine. Just back with another quick word, man. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters except the purpose and the promise that God has over your life. It's a lot going on around you. It's a lot going on with your loved ones. It's a lot going on within you. Don't let these situations, these events, these circumstances get you down. No, use that weight to continue to build you up, because you know that the plan that God has for your life is going to not only be a blessing to you, but most importantly, be a blessing to others. It's a lot of people depending on your dream to unfold and to manifest and to come true. And thank God that you're working hard and being diligent and you're staying committed to the plan. Keep going. You're there. You just got to keep going. Put one foot in front of the other. You got to get up every day. As soon as you open your eyes, as soon as you wake up, as soon as you give thanks to God, you get right to business. Don't waste no time. And then have you a complete day. You know what I'm saying? Don't just do everything for me. No, make sure that you still making sure that your wife is being seen, that your kids are being heard, that your house is being tended to, protected, and prayed for and over. And continue to stand guard, because as you get closer to perceiving your dream and going through your breakthrough and your moment to receive that true blessing that you've been waiting for, the enemy is still lurking and waiting and looking for a way in. And you've been doing so good at just staying committed, just staying in prayer, just staying talking to God, just staying rebuking, just staying in tune and in touch and using your spirit of discernment to continue to stay away from the traps and for the temptations from the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want you don't want no reason for him to be able to seep in. You know what I'm saying? Because he's upset, he's angry that you continue to do the right thing, that you continue to use all that you are for God and for the kingdom. Keep going. Nothing else matters. You know what I'm saying? And you can't even think about doing anything else. I remember somebody asking me about a job, and I'm like, nah, cuz I'm doing this. I don't care how much, you know what I'm saying? I love what I do. Not only do I love what I do, I've seen the words that I'm saying, the music that I've created, the videos that I made, and I'm healing to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to it, I'm vibing to it, and I'm learning something from it, and I continue to surprise myself, because like I say, when you're in these moments and you just allowing God to use you out the way, and you just letting it flow, you just letting it come through you just letting it speak, and I'm not even here, I'm a witness too, you know what I'm saying, to what's going on, but to continue to be a co-creator and a manager and be put in the driver's seat and be given the keys to your life and to your soul again. You feel me? That's a blessing, because not a lot of people get to this moment to where God trusts you. Like, nah, you got it. You got it. I'm just here to supervise, to make sure everything work out and go according to plan. I'm just here to make sure that nothing come against what I got for you. I'm just here to make sure that nothing steal, kill, or destroy you. I'm just make sure that when you make it to the promised land and to your land of milk and honey, everybody is going with you. That's a part of your bloodline. That's a part of, you know what I'm saying? That's here and beyond. You're doing great things. You're doing a multitude of tasks, but all these things that you're doing is going to make you the ultimate professional, because when you get to these places where people get money and they get position, they get title, they think they too high and mighty to do these little things or even do things for themselves, and they think they're supposed to be weighted on hand and foot. You know what it is. Continue to work hard and continue to take everything in your own hands and make sure that you are included in every aspect of this dream. Or this is your life. These are your talents, skills, gifts, and abilities, and so many people put their lives in other people's hands, and they let them tell them what to do. They let them control them. They let them make their moves. They let them sit in the meetings and talk for them. They let them, you know what I'm saying, tell them how to dress and tell them what to talk. And it's crazy just how much control other people give to these people, and they don't even have control over their own life. So what do you think they're gonna do with your life? Trash yours, because look at what they're doing with their life. You know what I'm saying? So God has just been protecting you, and he's been saving you, the best for last. And there's been a lot of people that have come and went, you know what I'm saying? And their impact has been left, but it's not going to be an impact like yours, because you going in this life with all light. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, bro. Like, I didn't take no deal. I didn't sign no bad no. I ain't take the money. I ain't take the bait. I ain't take the women. I didn't take the opportunities. None of that. I didn't fall for none of that. I stayed true to my purpose. I stayed true to the plan. I stayed true to the promise. I knew that God had me. I knew that I was able to trust him at his word and understand that everything that he told me, showed me, and explained to me and brought to me and allowed me to visualize, to allow me to see, to allow me to hear, to allow me to experience, to allow me to feel. I knew that it was real. I knew that it was true, because it's no way he's going to give you something in the spirit and not give it to you in the physical. That doesn't make sense. He's not going to tease you. He's not going to set you up to have you reaching for these unrealistic expectations just to make you fail and crash and burn and give up. No, once you find who you are and find what you meant to do, everything makes sense, and then nothing else matters. Like, you look at life and it's like, nah, I'm just trying to do this. I'm just trying to get to this day. Stay there, because there's so many people that's going to continue to change their mind. In age, it's a blessing that you get these birthdays and you get these trips around the moon and around the sun, and you get to celebrate and blow the candle out and have people sing to you. But what are you doing with your days? What are you doing with your years? What are you doing with your seconds, your minutes, your hours, your weeks, your months? What are you doing with all this time that God is giving you? Are you becoming better at being good or better at being bad? Because a lot of people, they get complacent, they get lazy, they give up, they throw in the towel. A lot of people get comfortable and they don't want to move out of that they known chaos in order to get some unknown. And it may be the best thing for them, but because they can't control it, because they can't have a say in it, because they are unable to trust God and go under the direction of his will and his way, they'll never be unable to really receive the fullness of this life that it has for you. Because in order to receive it, like, you got to get up, get out there and do something. You got to move something. You got to shake something. That's the only way your mountain is going to move. That's the only way the Red Sea is going to be parted. That's the only way you're going to be able to escape your enemies unscathed and without harm, without blemish to your name, without anything, without any smut on your, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be able to go through your glass ceiling without being cut, because you already faced your past. You already faced the darkest parts of you. You already faced the darkest parts of the world. You already have seen the decisions that people make and that you have made and where it gets you. So it's like, nah, I want to stay on this path. I want to stay on this road. I want to stay on this journey. There's no way that I've been doing something for so long, that I put in so much time, that I've dedicated everything to and gave my all to. Like, this is all I got. God is all I got. You see what I'm saying? I done tried everything else. I done did everything else, and nothing worked. Nothing got me to where I wanted to be or desired to be. Like, nothing got me to a place where everybody was happy with me, where I am in life, and then I'm happy with myself. Nothing got me to this place where I felt complete, where I felt meaningful, where I felt like, nah, I'm really him. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying? And when I had to give up basketball, I felt like I was giving up the biggest part of me. But to find my true self and to find my wife, to have my kids, to have my purpose, to have my craft, to have all these natural skills, talents, gifts, and abilities, and to be able to use it for good and still be popping and still be lit and still be able to have an impact, still be able to give a message and entertain, to still be able to be critically acclaimed and also relatable. Also be artsy, also think outside the box, also be real, also be 100% true, 100% authentic. Also, you know, be able to tell so many sides of my story that I'm able to help so many people in so many ways. And then it's offered me an opportunity to heal out loud, because a lot of things that I get to say in my writings, my books, on these videos, in my music, with my poetry, a lot of these things that I say in these things are things that I was unable to say verbally. I didn't know how to express the happiness sometimes I was feeling, or the pain sometimes I was going through, or the vision I just had, or the conversation with God. So it was like I had all these things going on, and it was like I ain't know what to do with it. And God just said, man, use it all, use it all. Why limit yourself? Why limit yourself just to one aspect or one facet of life when you can do it all? Like, God is giving you an opportunity to do it all. You just got to pace and space yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you seeing that nothing else matters, and then you seeing that everything is falling into place. Even as the enemy try to play games and do tricks, everything that he do is always going to be used for God's greater good, for the people that believe in him, that love him, that truly go to him, that truly trust him, that truly call upon him, that truly depend on him. Like, it's all going to work out. And I know as you coming up and as you making it and as you breaking through, again, it's a lot of things happening to the people around you, but you just got to continue to fight it with prayer. You can't get upset. You can't get angry. You can't get frustrated to the point that it stops you from doing what you're doing, or you get distracted, or you get so caught up in the problems that you no longer see the solution, or you get to a point to where you're unable to do what you're doing because you got your hand in too many pots, too many stoves. You're trying to do too many things at once, man. Something gonna burn. So it's like you gotta prioritize, and you gotta understand there's gonna be some times where you can't do nothing about it but pray, but be there, but listen, but you know what I'm saying? Just wait for that phone call, or wait for that text. And sometimes there's nothing you could do, bro. And other times it's gonna be when you have an opportunity to make a move, do it. Because when you miss those times, you miss those opportunities to be there for God and to be there for his people, it do something to you, because you know you could have done better. You know you could have said something. You know you could have, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be in that position. Remember, we done walked away from sin. We at a point of no return. We don't have that guilt on the inside, that dirty feeling that you feel when you know you ain't doing something right. You can't really explain that feeling. Your spirit, man, is dirty. That's what you do when you do things that disobey God, or make him look at you a way that's like, nah, when you like, I can't live with that. I can't live in you because of what you're doing. Like, it's a dirty feeling, and until that feeling go, you feel me? You feel some type of way. But now that we got that feeling out the way, and we feel clear, we feel clean, we feel cleansed, we feel renewed, restored, he's releasing us one stage at a time. He's giving us, you know what I'm saying, things at appropriate increments, that where we could handle it, where we able to see it, where we able to manage it, where we able to really allocate it and give it accordingly. Like he really setting you up to succeed and not fail. So you just got to stick to it, because again, nothing else matter. Nothing else bring you joy but what you doing. I do all kind of stuff, bro, but when I'm walking, when I'm listening to my music, when I'm behind my laptop, when I'm with my family, when I'm with my kids, when I'm watching a good movie, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like those times. I like simple stuff, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? I can have all the food in the world, and I go fix me peanut butter jelly sandwiches and some chips and dip, you feel me? Give me some water, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? And it's those simple things that is going to continue to feed who you are and keep you grounded and keep you humble, because God don't want to lose you, because he about to take you to high places, and you about to reach where no one has ever reached before, because of where you are. You pure, bro. So you got to stay with the light. You got to stay for the light, and you got to realize that without God, bro, like nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. So if you want the desires of your hearts to come true, if you want these things to be upon you this year, in the next couple of months, in the next couple of weeks, today, tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday, you feel me? you got to go all in, and you got to give God your all like nothing else matters. And I promise you, he's going to take everything that you have and amplify it and multiply it, and he's going to make sure that you yield, you feel me, a lifetime of an abundance, and you're going to be able to have so much that you're going to leave it back for, feel me, generations. So like I say, man, at this point, nothing else matters, bro. Don't get distracted. Don't get tricked. Don't get blindsided. Don't get pulled back in the matrix. Stay where you at. Nothing else matters, bro, but God. Till next time. Slim.